Welcome back to episode 2 of Margaritas.
This week, the margaritas are a lot better than the ones we had last week.
They are tons better.
Yes, much better. We're on our second.
Yes.
Okay. We've already had the first one get warmed up for you guys.
Yes. All right. So, first thing I need to talk about is Beyonce. So, I went to Beyonce.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you, this was the best concert I think I've ever been to.
I was so jealous.
I'm going to tell you that I would probably pay money to just go sit and people watch at the concert anytime before I go to the actual concert, because it's the same way with Taylor Swift. The outfits are amazing. Everyone dresses on theme. So get on TikTok, look it up. The outfits, they are eating. People are killing it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up because so far the only thing I've seen are clips on TikTok of Blue Ivy, which she's awesome.
She killed it.
She's killing it. She's 13.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
She was amazing.
So I could watch clips of her dancing all day long.
Yeah,
she's killing it.
Yeah, she was absolutely, the concert. It was outstanding.
And the night you were there, Jay-Z came out.
And
everybody lost their mind.
I thought the Mercedes-Benz Stadium was coming down because everyone went crazy when Jay-Z came out, because he did not come out night 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So we were on night 3, and as soon as she did Drunken Love and then he came out, everyone went ballistic.
Nice.
The crowd was going wild. It was so good. But the outfits alone, when you get on TikTok, you've got to look it up. Just look up. There's so many videos of people's outfits and all the work they put into it. It's so good.
I know. And I still need to see all of your videos. I've only seen what you put on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And I know that's not all you have.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it was really good.
Okay. You'll share with me later.
Yeah, I'll share.
I need to see it.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So that's been the highlight of your week, obviously.
Yeah.
Of the month.
Yeah.
Of the year.
Of the
probably
year.
for you.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything to share. Sadly, because you didn't invite me to the Beyonce. Whatever.
Sorry, next time I got
Forgiven.
you. I got you next time.
Forgiven.
Yes.
Next time. Okay, so we've actually decided to make a list of topics we wanted to talk about, be a little more organized than we were last week.
Yes, because last week I was just winging it.
Yeah,
and just on a wing and a
prayer. We're going to kind of be doing that tonight too, though.
Yeah.
Even though like I said, we have some topics.
Yes.
So this week we wanted to talk about the empty nest era that we're entering into. We don't know what to do with ourselves.
Correct.
So we want to discuss hobbies.
Yes. Things
we could get into. And at some point, we'd love to hear from you guys. Suggest hobbies, things we could start doing to just fill the time. Obviously, we have this podcast right now, and that is taking up a lot of our time.
Yeah, and that was That was the whole purpose.
The point,
because we needed something to focus on.
But we still need other things.
Yeah.
We're still, once the kids are actually gone, we're gonna have a little more time.
Yeah,
the house is going to be empty. It's going to be quiet. We don't need to sit alone with our thoughts for too long. Okay?
Not me, for sure.
Neither one of us need that.
No.
If I get bored, you know what happens.
I know.
When I get bored.
Yeah. Online dating.
I'm back on the dating apps, and we don't do that.
We're not doing that.
So, hobbies. So, I was thinking, and I've never done this, Saturday farmers markets.
Yeah.
Have you been to these yet?
No.
Okay, so I haven't either. I know there's one during the week, but we're both at work.
Yeah.
We are actually occupied during the week a lot of the times. But they have one in town on Saturday morning. I hear that in some places that's a good way to meet people, but really I'm just looking for something to get me out of bed and do once the kids are gone. So
Yeah.
one farmer's market.
Yes. Well, I'm in my traveling era right now, so
I'm too broke
me too.
to be in that
Me
era
too.
right now.
But I'm just gonna tell you that right now I'm also in my affirm era and afterpay era and Klarna era.
I need to look into these so I can go to the next Beyonce concert with you.
Well, I'm here to tell you. I just realized that when you get on Booking.com and you can reserve a hotel and you can do reserve now, pay later, or you can do pay now. If you do pay now, you can go through Affirm.
You got this all figured out.
This is how I travel. How I travel.
It doesn't matter how you do it as long as you're doing it. Okay, we do have some other things lined up though.
I have to pay in installments. Okay, I'm poor.
We're paying in installments. Can we do that for these like food, wine, and margarita festivals we're finding and have on our list?
No. Those have to be paid in full, I believe.
Okay, so because we are adding that to our calendar.
Yes.
Some food festivals, wine festivals,
yes,
margarita festivals.
Yes.
There's one coming up soon.
There is one coming up soon. And then we've got Flashback Bash.
That's
which
gonna be fun.
Which I have secured tickets for.
Because you're amazing.
The email went out at 2:49. No, the email went out at 2:48. By 2:49, I had secured 2 tickets because I was standing on ready.
So that means that there needs to be a shopping day soon.
Yes. So you've got to have outfit.
Of course.
Flashback. It's all decades.
But what are we focusing on? We're gonna go for the 80s. Or are we doing more?
We do 80s.
For the 80s. Okay. I would like to do the 80s.
I like the 80s. I've done the 80s once before, but I love the 80s so much that I can do it again.
My mom doesn't get rid of anything. I could probably see if she still got some stuff stashed away in her closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I have some stuff that would work, sadly, but
it's really fun because it's always so you dress up. Sometimes I get a hotel room because I get a little schnockered.
Yeah.
A little turnt a little bit.
Can't drive home. Can't get an Uber way out here. Yeah.
No. But there's food. There's a band. So there's, lots of dancing. There's drinks. It's a good time. And tons of everybody's dressed up.
And I know how we stay on the dance floor when there's a good band involved.
We get down.
Oh.
We get down.
Yes.
I get down.
You get down more than me, but I'm there with you. And I'm trying my best. I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all that matters.
The last time that I went, my feet, I couldn't even walk the next day. My feet hurt so bad because I wore some boots. I did like a 70s theme.
Mm-hmm.
So I wore these I don't know, some type of white boots, but it hurt so bad the next day I could barely walk.
Is this event on a Friday night or Saturday night?
It's on a Saturday.
Okay. That'll work.
It's on a Saturday. So you have all day to get ready, show up, show out.
Okay, nice.
Anyway, so that's another event that we've got that's coming up.
That's on the agenda. We have, you and I, have never taken an actual girls' trip.
No.
I don't remember the last time I had a girls' trip, like with someone other than my daughter.
Yeah.
My daughter and I have had some mother-daughter trips, if that counts.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
But like just trips without the kids, just the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a very long time. So that's something else that I'm kind of looking forward to in this empty nest era.
Yeah, me too.
Reconnecting with friends and just taking those trips again.
that's a big thing for me because there's so many friends that I've not been able to get in touch with or hang out with because you've got kids stuff to do with your kids. You've got work and life gets so hectic that you forget to stop and spend time with your girlfriends. And that's what I'm looking forward to doing again is getting back with my friends and hanging out, even if it's going to dinner, getting drinks, whatever. But I do want to take more girl trips.
Yes, I definitely want to do that. I feel like this is just an opportunity to rediscover yourself, get in touch with yourself again, who you are, outside of just being a mom. Because for so long, all these years, you're raising kids, and that's the most important thing. That's priority. That's your identity.
Yeah, that's who you are. That's all you've got. You don't have anything other than being a mom.
Yeah. So it's nice to get back in touch with that side of yourself.
Yeah.
Like who you are without kids.
Yeah.
Without all of that.
So let me ask you this. Do you have anxiety about being an empty nester?
Yes. I feel bad about it sometimes.
Do you?
Like when I'm thinking about all these girls' trips and the things that I want to do, I feel bad. I feel like I should still be doing these things with my kids, though. So I almost feel bad that my kids aren't a part of it. But they're growing up. Yours are going off to college. Yeah. One of mine has already started, her own family. So she has her own family unit now.
Yeah.
Outside of me, I'm not part of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I still almost feel bad because, like I said, you spend all those years just being a mom, doing things with your kids and for your kids. So when you actually start doing things for yourself, I don't know. I almost feel bad about it.
That's one of the things I struggled with. I'm going to say this year and part of last year, I really started because my kids were seniors in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So for the first time in my entire life, I started focusing on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I started saying, I'm going to take that trip. I'm going to go and do this with my friends. I'm going to go on that date. But I really kind of struggled with it because I've never done that before. It's always been about the kids.
Yeah.
Because realistically, as my kids have grown up, I've never dated or taken time to do anything for myself. It's always been kids centered.
Mm-hmm.
I've always put my children at the forefront and focused all of my time and efforts on them, and I never really stopped to do anything for myself.
Yeah.
So I really struggled in the past year saying, no, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that for myself. Mm-hmm. Because I'm an adult. I should put myself first. But I think that was a big thing that I struggled with, that I've now kind of come to terms with. So I don't feel as anxious about it after they leave, but I have anxiety about them leaving and me just being by myself, doing my own thing. What will I do to fill my time?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, of course.
Because I'm excited to reconnect with myself and my friends.
Yeah. Of course. And I definitely have anxiety about it. My kids are trying to ease me into it. Like there's been weekends, there's been periods of time where everybody leaves and it's just me quiet. And I'm like, what do I do?
What do I do with my time?
What am I supposed to do tonight? And then I'm kind of anxious the whole evening, and I'm back and forth. Like, do I watch a movie? Do I, watch this next true crime documentary that I've got on my list, or do I make myself go out,
right?
Maybe and be around people and everything? That really gives me some anxiety to
Yeah.
think about that. Or do I spend the evening being productive and
Yeah.
get some stuff done around the house? Like, and then before I know it, it's 10 o'clock and I haven't gotten anything done because I'm still trying to figure out what I need to do.
Yeah.
And so then I just lay in bed and I watch TikTok videos until I fall asleep.
Just doom scroll.
This is not a very productive evening by myself.
Yeah.
So I need to get it together and figure out, okay, I need to actually focus. Like if I'm going to be home, like, I don't know, I feel like I need some hobbies or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to go to the library and check out some books or
But I think
start reading again.
That's
puzzles.
Am I
old enough yet for
two puzzles?
Okay.
We're not there
well,
yet.
That came into my head because I should know better.
Crocheting.
My mother suggested it because she's about to make an area in her house with a table dedicated to just doing puzzles. But this is my mom. Okay, this is like great grandma over here. But I'm not gonna lie. I was like, maybe I come over here one night and work on a puzzle with you because I'm scared to go out.
Like maybe I start crocheting. I can crochet a sweater.
Okay, this is why we need to talk about these things and come up with things to do. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up sitting at home doing puzzles.
It's okay because I live next door to Carmita, my grandmother, who is almost 90 years old. So she will randomly invite me over to work a crossword puzzle. And I'm like, why is that starting to sound pretty good?
Right? Okay, so it's not just me. But we don't need to be there yet.
No.
We've got to, we have to make each other get out.
Yeah.
We've got to figure this out.
Yeah.
We got to find some hobbies that don't include puzzling.
No. Also, speaking of my grandmother, I have to tell you. Okay, so we all know my grandmother is my best friend. Okay, she and I hang out on a regular basis, and she is ridiculous.
She's quite the character.
She is hilarious. So she asked me. I told her I went to her house yesterday, and I said, okay, I just want to tell you that I wanted to come see you, and because since I won't be able to see you tomorrow because it's Wednesday. She goes to church on Wednesday night. And I told her, I said, also, Tanya and I we're going to record our podcast or whatever. And she says, tell me more about that. What's that about? And so I was like, well, Tanya and I are, we're just recording because we're in the same stage of life. We're both around the same age. We're single. We're talking about our kids leaving, empty nest, yada, yada, yada. She said, so y'all were both single? I said, yeah. She said, she doesn't have a boyfriend? I said, no, she doesn't have a boyfriend. She says, well, so have y'all talked about marriage? And I said, huh? And she said, have y'all talked about marriage? I said, what? And she said, well, are y'all looking to get married? I said, to each other? I said, no. I said, we have not talked about getting married to each other. And she said, that's not what I meant. She laughed so hard, her teeth slipped out, and I literally lost it. And I said, Tanya and I have not gotten to that point yet. I said, we're not ready to marry each other. And she says, that's not what I meant. She said, I meant, are y'all interested in getting married in the future to other people? And I said, no, but that's not what that sounded like.
That's not what that sounded like at all, or we've just been single for way too long.
Have y'all talked about marriage? I'm like, do you think that we're in a relationship? It's literally like, I'm sorry. Did I not convey something clearly? Because I think that you've misunderstood what's happening here. I mean, we are in bed together, but that's not where I was trying to go.
No. Did you tell her where we film?
No, I didn't. Good. And I said, to each other. And she kind of looked at me weird. And I said, Tanya and I are not there in our relationship.
I was crying last week and now I'm crying this week.
Have y'all talked about marriage? To who? To each other? No.
Well, I mean, okay, we could add that to the list of topic discussion. I don't know how far we will get into that because, I mean, I've been married,
I
but
said,
it's not something I want to discuss.
I said, I mean, we have discussed that about, possibly finding someone that's not the other one. I love you.
I love you
I
too,
profess my love to you,
but
Jane, but
not
I don't.
that way.
I don't want to marry you.
I don't want to marry you either.
No offense.
I mean, if it never happens for either one of us, we may just have to become roommates or something.
Like the Golden Girls.
Yes.
We can just be roommates.
Okay, so I'm binge watching the Golden Girls right now before I go to bed tonight. Okay.
Honestly,
And
that's my entire life.
I've literally thought, if nothing else, this could be me and Tasha one day.
I've honestly thought about this scenario so many times.
So, just so we don't have to just grow old and live alone for the rest of our lives.
Well, I'm at that age now where I turn the Golden Girls on and I'm asleep before the credits hit. And I'm like, it plays the little intro music and I'm like, gone.
Okay, sometimes I make it part of the way through an episode, and the other night I watched the episode where Blanche and Rose took a dirty dancing class together, and the little dance scene that they had. Oh my god, that's when it clicked with me. I'm like, I mean, Tasha and I could do this, but not dirty dance with each other. I can't dirty dance anymore. I can dirty dance. Like I said, these would, I feel like these would be the shenanigans we would get into later in life.
No, I feel like definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like these are, you say later in life, I feel like these are the shenanigans that we get into now. I feel like that's where we are.
Maybe, I mean, these may be shenanigans coming up at the flashback bash when we attend.
I hope so. I hope so.
And I just hope I don't break a hip during said shenanigans.
Please don't break a hip.
That's a concern of mine nowadays, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, mine too. I mean, I already have bad feet and a bad back, so I mean, shaking it a little too hard.
Everything. So chronologically, I'm 45. In my heart, I feel like I'm 22. My body is like 85.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. My body is like, are you a good girl?
It takes me so long to get out of bed in the morning. Everything kind of has to pop back into place and do some snaps and.
I am at that stage where every day is a game of, am I dying, or is this just perimenopause? Is this what's happening?
The perimenopause is killing me. The other day, I went in there and I asked my son-in-law, who's in nursing school, my blood pressure machine was not working. And I got up, like, feeling all kinds of wrong. I'm like, I think, like, what does a heart attack feel like? I'm Googling how I'm feeling. Of course, Google's going to tell you that you're dying.
Yeah.
And so I went in there to try to get him to check my blood pressure. He never checked my blood pressure. He's like, yeah, I got you. Just give me a minute. He never checked my blood pressure, so it's a good thing I didn't just fall out.
I'm not going to lie. I feel like I'm having a heart attack most
daily.
Of the time, but it's normally just gas. It's normally just, that's what it is.
And I'm like, perimenopause.
I'm literally, one day I'm going to have a heart attack and they're going to be like, why did you not come sooner? I'll be like, honestly, I thought I was just constipated.
Thought it was something else.
That
does happen. People go thinking they're having a heart attack. And
like, no, I am.
Happens on TV anyway.
We just have to poop. Let's go to the bathroom. That is literally my life.
Yes.
Like,
Things are not working the way they used to work.
like, hold on, I'm having chest pain. and then I pass gas. Oh, it's good. We're good. I'm gonna live for a little while longer.
This is what we were talking about last week. This is what's gonna happen during the podcast. We're gonna enter in the TMI part.
Listen, this is
of
just
the
my life.
discussion.
I feel like I need to be very open and authentic, and this is who I am.
This is who we all are.
This is who
At
I
this
am as a
age,
person.
okay? If you're a woman out there in perimenopause, tell me we're wrong.
You know,
Because we're not.
if there is someone out there that listens to this and they are in perimenopause, they're going to be like, relatable.
Yeah.
I got you, girl. Thanks. So,
I mean, it's going to kill our dating life.
the podcast alone is going to kill our dating life.
It probably
This
is.
right here is going to kill our dating life. My TikTok alone, when men see my TikTok and they're like, yeah, you seem like you hate men. And I'm like, that's not what I'm trying to convey.
Yeah.
But I guess that is.
I mean, maybe that's something that's on them if that's the impression they get. They need to just look at themselves, figure out that problem.
Like,
it's not you.
It's not me.
You're
Like-
just having fun on TikTok.
You know the sound on TikTok that says, am I the problem? No, that doesn't even
No.
sound right.
Yeah, I've used that one.
That's my state of delusion right now. No, that don't even sound right. Anyway, so basically my hobbies include hanging out with my grandma and thinking that I'm dying on a regular basis. So that's where I'm at.
I don't have any hobbies outside of I can't think of a single one right now.
Well, but the thing is, I'm not good at
Is
anything.
mowing the grass a hobby?
No.
Because I'm having to do that every weekend. That's
No.
not life.
That is not a hobby.
Well, damn.
Take that out. That is not a hobby.
I have a lot of yard that needs to be mowed, okay? It takes me the weekend. That is my hobby.
So mine. I do not consider that a hobby. What are you gonna do in the wintertime when your grass dies? What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Sit at home with depression.
I mean, if we live further north, I would just switch from mowing the yard and just shoveling snow.
No.
Shoveling snow.
I mean, I like the snubble snow.
This tequila's really good.
I'm a big fan of snubbling snow. That's so funny.
Okay, well, I mean, I wouldn't need to spend the whole weekend mowing the yard if some man would come along and maybe offer to do it for me.
It's not gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen either.
Unless you pay him. I have a man that comes cut my yard. I have to give him $100 each time he comes, though. So
Isn't this the same guy that?
no.
Okay,
No.
I'm getting it confused with another one. Never mind.
No.
They're gonna stop hitting on us. I mean, they never hit on me when I'm out anyway. But that's gonna just stop.
No. Literally, no one ever hits on me at all. I'm just like
Every now and again, like the senior citizen that's
yeah.
near death or college guy that I'm old enough to be your mom, so you need to walk away.
That reminds me.
Oh
This is
no.
the last time. So after the flashback bash last year, I went to the bar, and this guy, first of all, I'm like, are you lost? Why are you talking to me? And he literally says, hey, so, I'm sorry. He said, what's your name? And I'm like, no, why are you, what? I'm like, you look like a baby. And I said, sir, I'm 43 years old. That's not bad. My mom's only 50. Shut up and get out of my face. Get out of my face right now. Go to bed. Why are you here? It's past your bedtime. And he's like, oh, stop. No, you're not too old for me. My mom's only 50.
No.
Go away. Like, why are you talking to me right now?
Don't.
Don't.
I mean, at least, I guess, I'll give them credit for being brave enough to try. Because men our age aren't.
No.
From what I've gathered, talking to some guys, and from TikTok, because you know everything goes on TikTok.
Everything. It's all legit.
That men have just given up approaching women.
Yeah.
When they're out.
Yeah.
Because they're tired of rejection, or they're scared of rejection, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But
and also, people start acting like they're a creeper if they approach you, and who wants that?
But same, I'm not going to approach for some of the same reasons.
Oh, yeah, no.
I don't want to be rejected.
No, because if you reject me, I'm going home. I'm here to tell you, if I put myself out there and I flirt with a guy and he says no, I'm going to be like, pack it up, let's go.
Because I don't know how to flirt.
It'd be like,
okay?
Tanya, the night is over. We are leaving. Now, get in the car.
Well, they're not going to find us out and about, because let's be honest, when we're out and about, we're just we're too busy with the shenanigans.
I'm
not talking.
You're having shenanigans, and I'm like, I'm really sleepy. I'm so tired.
Sometimes, though, you're not sleepy and you join in on said shenanigans.
I do. I try.
And when you start to get sleepy, I just give you another drink. And I'm like, here.
I tried to rally up, and I'm like, I'm so tired.
I feel like I'm the bad influence. Sometimes when we're out, I'm definitely the bad influence.
1,000%.
Here, have another drink and get back on the dance floor with me.
No, come on, you're going. I'm like, I'm so sleepy. It's past 10 o'clock.
I'm like, here, have another drink.
Let's go get bushwhackers. Okay.
Those bushwhackers were good.
If you say so, I'm coming. But also, I have to tell you this other thing that I tried. I tried it, so no one else has to. Okay. I took one for the team. So, I went down the whole rabbit hole of soulmate psychics.
What? No.
When I tell you, this is the most amazing thing. So, first of all, there was one who I won't say, but when I tell you, it was so inaccurate. And I'm like, okay, she says that I am gonna find someone's gonna profess their love to me after the first harvest moon or whatever. New moon is what it was. That didn't happen. And I was like, I'm like counting down. When is the new moon? And I'm like, okay, someone's gonna profess their love to me on this day. And it didn't happen. Now, then I went down the whole TikTok rabbit hole of soulmate sketches.
I have not heard of this.
I requested 4 soulmate sketches, and they were all different. And one of them looked like Chris Evans, and I'm like, if you're telling me that I'm supposed to be with Captain America, I am sold. This is what you're telling me. And I'll have to show you pictures. None of them look the same. One looked like he came out of a Hallmark movie, okay?
Oh my goodness.
So, I was like, why did I do 4 and none of them look the same?
You did 4.
I did 4.
Please tell me you didn't have to pay for this.
You did.
Okay.
I did.
No.
I made so much money. I was
to the bar this weekend, you'd be like, I can't, I'm broke. I'm like, yeah, because you did something. So yeah,
Chris Evans is supposed to love me right now, and he doesn't. He is married. What is wrong? They lied to me. He did not even lie, and he lied to me about who my soulmate was. One guy, he looked like he was in the wilderness cutting trees, and I mean, it wasn't.
Jack? No, not like that.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, darn.
It was kind of like, he had like this swoosh hair. Anyway, so then I did another soulmate psychic. When I tell you, I still follow up with her because I'm like, I need to know. Okay, this is what he said. It was kind of good though. Like she gave me all kind. This one, her name was Mia. And I'm gonna say it because I feel like Mia was on to something. She told me all kind of things. She told me like initials. She told me, and you hear it. Like I heard this over and over on Facebook and TikTok. Like, oh, I got a soulmate written by Mia, and she was amazing. She told me this, this, that. I was like, y'all are lying to me. No, she was good. She was good because I'm still sending her stuff. Like $25 a pop for every question. But I need to know. I'm like, Mia, okay, so you told me I was going to meet this guy, and I think I met him. However, he doesn't like me. What do I do now? And she's like, this is giving time. I'm like, hurry up, Mia. You told me that this was already supposed to happen. Anyway,
Find this.
I don't know. I was on TikTok and I saw it, and I was like,
thought I spent a lot of time on TikTok. I have not come across this yet, but I'm telling you right now, when you blow me off for a girls' night because you are broke, this is coming up.
This is why, because I'm talking to Mia, okay?
You're talking to Mia, and you freaking bought soulmate sketches.
Listen, I needed to know, okay? I needed to know when I'm gonna find my soulmate. I was
Pay me, and I will draw you a sketch.
I should have. I could have given anyone a piece of paper and a pencil, and they could have just doodled anybody. They could have doodled SpongeBob and been like, "Here you go. This is your man. You're gonna meet him."
And that's what you paid for.
That's what I paid for.
And that's why you can't go out for drinks this weekend.
So I can't live sorry broke. But you know what? I was just supposed to meet my soulmate.
Okay, I knew you said you had something to tell me.
I did.
I had no idea.
Listen,
oh my gosh.
Mia is on to something though. I'm gonna have to read it to you.
Okay, don't fuss at me if I get bored one weekend and I get back on the dating app.
No. This is different.
That's free.
This is different than the dating app. This is different. But
I'm not getting back on the dating app.
But Mia said, I'm gonna have to tell you because I don't want to put it out there to the world because I don't want everybody to know what Mia said. But I'll tell you because then when you hear it, you're gonna be like, oh. Because you kind of know some of the story already, so you're going to be like, oh, Mia is on side. Then you're going to say, what's Mia? How do I find Mia? Because I want to ask her too.
Am I correct when the Jolly Green Giant is popping in my head?
Yes.
Okay. I might be with Mia then because I am rooting for that guy.
I'm just going to tell you.
To get his shit together.
I got to read it to you because you're going to be like, oh, no.
I'm still not going to pay for Mia.
No, after you hear it, you're going to be like, Mia?
No.
When am I going to meet my soulmate?
No.
Well, I mean, all the details were correct. The only thing that wasn't correct is he doesn't like me. So I kind of feel like your soulmate has to like you, but
I feel like he does, but he's just got some growing up to do.
Well,
I'm being scared.
I'm gonna tell you.
Jazz.
I'm gonna tell you about
I
it.
told you how I feel about that one.
So don't judge me. But I went down
I'm not gonna judge
the
you.
psychic rabbit hole
Oh,
because
gosh.
I've never really. Everyone talks about psychics. Look, I did it so you don't have to. Okay,
I
just
was
in case
proud
you.
of myself. I got so bored last weekend, but I stayed off the dating apps, and then you turned around and you did that. You should have just called me and been like, Tanya, I'm about to do something that I should not be doing.
Listen, so I did it one time, and I was like, I shouldn't do this. This is dumb. But then I was like, you know what? Let's just see. I had a little extra money at the time, and I was like, you know what? Let's just see what happens. I was
I don't
like,
even know how you have extra money after Beyonce, but continue.
it's like I got a little extra money right now. Let's
They
just
take a
see.
firm.
They do not take a firm. I wish. Like, Mia, can you put this on Klarna? I don't really have the whole $25 right now. But if you could split it into 4 payments that is drafted out of my account every 2 weeks, I got you. But so she gave me a reading, right? She sent it, and it's like this long, just typed out. It's got, all these details. You ask a couple of questions, and then it's just all these details, right? So I read it, and I was like, oh. And then I met the Green Giant, right? And I was like, I think that's him. Like this is pretty specific to this one person. So then I realized he didn't like me. And I said, I gotta have another reading. I need to ask I need to ask a few more questions, Mia. Let's run this back.
This is why we need hobbies.
I need a hobby.
Next time you start going down a rabbit hole like this, just go to Grandma's house and do a freaking crossword puzzle, okay?
I should not be left alone to my
just
own
like
devices.
If I ever feel the need to sit here and get on a dating app one night, I'm just gonna drive to my mama's house and I'm gonna work on a puzzle. It's something.
It's really sad. It's really sad.
This is why we need hobbies.
Yeah.
Period. So you guys recommend some hobbies.
Yeah.
What have you been doing since your kids have left the house?
Yeah.
Not
all of them.
Dating and not psychic related.
Besides dating and scrolling through TikTok and
we're gonna do that anyway.
And
come on.
Soulmate psychics. Okay. I just needed to know when he was coming. Okay. I needed a time frame. That's really all I went there for.
Prepared.
Yeah. Like, why am I wasting my time with this guy? Because he's clearly not Mr. Right because Mia said so.
Yeah. Because you have gone on a date with him, but it didn't go well.
Did not go well at all.
Poor guy.
We'll save that trauma for another day.
Okay. Well, there will be plenty of time to share dating stuff. I don't have any.
I have a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
I may just need to lay down instead and just have a therapy session. Lay in the fetal position and cry on camera.
No. We'll just both laugh and cry and drink, mainly laugh and drink about it. We're definitely gonna drink about it.
That's
always drink about it.
That's what I need right now. It's just
that's what we're gonna do.
Alcohol. I could benefit from therapy, but I'll take alcohol for right now.
And Mia.
She was good. I'm gonna read it to you. I promise you. You're gonna be like, oh.
Okay. I was not expecting that surprise tonight, and you told me you had something to tell me, but I'll take it. It's okay. I can think of worse things that could have been.
I was listening to something else, and somebody said psychics, and I was like, oh, I gotta tell you about my psychic story.
I mean, the only thing I've done kind of related to that, a little crazy, is when those tarot readers and those people pop up on your TikTok and it's like save this sound.
Yeah.
And your soulmate will text you in the next 10 minutes. I've saved that sound.
Do you know what I do? Do you want to know what I do?
I'm like, let's just see what happens. There's no harm in saving a sound. I'm just like, who's gonna text me?
Before I go to bed at night. Okay, so Mia said for me to write a letter. Listen, Mia told me to write a letter, okay, and put it in my pillowcase. And I did. I typed it up, and I put it in my pillowcase, and I sleep with it every night. And also, stop laughing at me. So also, she told me to meditate. So at night, I turn on soulmate manifestation, and I go to sleep to that.
Oh no!
I meditate to the soulmate. It's the guided meditations, and they're like, "You will meet your soulmate now."
It's like the daily affirmations.
Yeah, and like
a little work.
And it's like, I welcome him now. Okay. Anyway.
No. You still have a letter under your pillow.
And then I almost tore it up because I was like, man, lied. He doesn't even like me. I was literally like, he doesn't even like me. She's a liar. But you know what? Then he sent me a message, and I'm like, man, I might be onto something. He messaged me, put it back. I was gonna tear it up.
Put it back.
I put it back in
He
here.
did message you though.
He did.
You texted me and was like, Ketsu just messaged
He
me.
did.
I didn't know Mia told you that.
Mia
was
told
gonna
me.
happen, but I was happy.
So there's that.
Maybe add meditation to my bedtime routine at night and see what happens.
He just started on guided meditations, and they will walk you through everything. You will be asleep in no time.
I'm just gonna stick with my Golden Girls.
Are you sure?
Right now.
Are you sure about that?
Right now, I'm just gonna stick to my Golden Girl.
Okay, well, if you must.
My version of affirmations in the morning while I'm getting ready, I turn on like 80s love songs and belt out to them and dance to them, and like maybe this. Yeah.
My morning affirmations are, you are beautiful and well worth it. Yes, I am.
I'm not speaking my affirmations.
No,
I'm
I
singing
am.
and dancing my
I
affirmations.
They're like, you are incredible and you deserve love. And I'm like, I am incredible and I deserve love. Yes, I do.
I can't do that because when I'm looking at the mirror, the only thing I'm telling myself is this outfit is not working for you.
No,
we gotta find something else.
No, I do this when I drive to work. I turn on the morning affirmations. It's like a 10 to 20 minute video, and they tell me that I'm going to have a wonderful and productive day. And I say, yes, I am.
You're going to work.
It's going to be wonderful and productive. At this moment, Daniel, that's what I need to hear. It's going to be wonderful and productive.
I'm going to support you.
Support me.
I sing and dance to Debbie Gibson and
Tiffany
in the morning.
I need a little more help.
Do Kids on the Block, and that just gets my day started.
It's not doing enough for me.
I mean, it's not doing anything for me either, but I'm usually pretty happy when I leave the house.
See, that's the difference is when I pick out clothes and put them on in the morning, I just don't even look in the mirror, and I just say, yeah.
You know what I do when I get dressed? I just don't let my daughter see, because then 9 times out of 10 she's like, "You're wearing that?" I need a whole new wardrobe, apparently.
Work better be glad that I showed up in actual pants because there are times where I'm like, nope.
Well, somebody commented on last week's podcast and was like, I'm just glad Tasha was wearing pants. And I'm like, why wouldn't Tasha be wearing pants?
I'm just glad Tasha put
What?
clothes on.
What?
Me too.
I'm like,
Could you imagine if I'm in bed with you with no clothes on? That goes back to Carmina.
I mean, Carmina would be asking,
She's
when's
gonna be
the
like,
wedding?
when's the wedding?
When are you gonna make honest women out of one another?
She's like, I'm so glad Tasha put real clothes on today. Or I'm glad Tasha put clothes on. Yep. Me too. I don't know how I was going to show up at your house.
And when I read that comment, I was like, oh,
You're welcome.
okay.
I do have on pants.
You are fully clothed.
I have on clothes today.
Yes, we are fully clothed.
So,
We promise.
you're welcome.
You will be sleeping in your own bed tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not what.
This is not that kind of podcast / YouTube yet. Times are tough.
Yet.
Times are tough.
Now wait a minute.
Money's low, so drink up, too.
I need more drinks. Does this mean the podcast is almost over?
I think so.
I
I think so. I think we're about done.
I think we are about done. So, before we sign off,
Yes.
I just want to hit on that, you know, obviously we're going to be drinking margaritas every week.
Yes.
Anybody would
This
like
is what
to
we're
send
drinking.
us. This is what we're drinking tonight because, I mean, I can't afford top shelf stuff. But last week we were drinking Jose. Nothing wrong with some Jose.
Yeah.
It didn't go down that smooth. The 1800 is drinking better tonight.
Yeah. But we also had skinny mix.
We also had a bad margarita mix. This week we have Volta margarita mix. It's a locally made margarita mix.
Yeah.
And it's phenomenal.
It's really good.
It's really good. This is going down a little too easy tonight. It's a good thing the podcast is about to end because I need another.
Yeah.
And then
I
we
drink a
would
lot
get
of
too
stuff.
crazy. So, but yeah. Shoot us your recommendations. We would love to hear from you guys. Answer questions during podcasts from y'all.
Yes.
Recommend
Tequila,
topics.
Tequila
things,
recommendations.
Tequila recommendations. Keep in mind we're on a budget, but hey, if you want to send it to us,
Feel free.
We'll be glad to drink it, review it, talk about it, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we're signing off.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Have a good one.